Hey folks, here at OS Reviews. You're watching our video first look and a quick review of a smart mouse pad which also integrates a wireless QI charger. So if your phone has QI enabled or if you get an adapter, it's going to work just fine for wireless charging. It sells on Amazon for under $35, which isn't too expensive considering it's also a wireless charging mat, and you can come in a number of different colors. We have a blue version here for review purposes. This is the packaging. It has a rather proud "We Are Proud" different logo on the front, and the company and the seller here is called WrDeet. You can see that on the back. That is what the logo looks like. And in the packaging, we have access to the mouse pad itself. We'll take a closer look at this in a moment. There's also access to a thank you card / warranty card, in addition to a adapter or receiver. Now, this only comes bundled in certain models, so you can pick it up on Amazon to get only the mouse pad itself if you're confident that your phone already has wireless charging. But if your phone doesn't have that feature, you can pick it up in a bundle like this, and this adds wireless charging capabilities to, let's say, an iPhone or an Android phone. There are a few different versions that includes the tips that are slightly different in terms of the alignment. This one will work for Samsung devices as well as HTC phones as well. You can see it just plugs into the micro USB tip of your phone, and this part can be inserted or tucked away onto the back of some case, and afterwards you have it set up, just pop the phone onto the charging part and the charging will start automatically. So this is the adapter. There's also a wall plug for the QI charging component. It uses a standard micro USB plug, which is good because if it breaks, you can still replace it quite easily. The cable length here isn't the longest in the world. It's only about 1 meter long, so it's a bit more difficult to stretch it and plug it into the wall if you have to set up at a desk that's slightly higher in the height. But a typical plug here that actually can't be removed in terms of the wire. So taking a look at the design of the mouse pad next, you can see on the back, it has this soft touch, almost fake leather look to it, which makes it pretty grippy, and once you place it on a surface or a desk, it doesn't move around too much, which is nice. The top features access to the company's logo. Again, WrDeet, we are different. And here we have two LEDs which will turn on once the charging has started, and then it's going to turn green actually once your phone has been positioned properly on the wireless charging inductive coils. So this is the inductive coil area, so you tap and put your phone on here to start that process. It still leaves you with a fair amount of space to use a mouse. So to give you a better idea, here might be a mouse that I want to use, and it can still pretty comfortably position it and use it on a computer. So doing a quick demo of the charging and performance as a mouse pad, you can see that after plugging in a power cable, there's an LED light which will turn on, and this one will glow blue once the wireless QI charging function has been implemented. So here we have a phone that has a QI receiver plugged in, and again, this is the area where the phone has to be in contact with the QI mat. You can see that it's turned blue there, which means that the charging has started, and after a few seconds, you can see that the phone will recognize that and begin charging. It's a pretty fast wireless QI charger, so obviously still not as fast as something like Qualcomm's quick charge technology. So an Android smartphone will charge up in around 3 hours as opposed to 2 hours and under if you're using a wall plug. But with that being said, it still is an improvement over the early days of wireless QI chargers. This one is also quite sensitive, so I'm suspecting that the coils that they used here are fairly strong. So even if I have a pretty sturdy, heavy-duty case on here, it can still recognize the receiver and work. It's a smart charger in the sense it's not going to overheat or overcharge your device, and remains pretty cool in operation, doesn't overheat, and once charging has reached full capacity, it's going to automatically stop. So that entire seamless process of just popping on your phone there, and when you're done, placing it off, is a very nice convenience. As a mouse pad, it definitely does work. I have a mouse over here, and if I have a monitor that's also connected to this computer here, the tablet, you can see that it still remains very responsive and easy to use. So no issues there as far as working as a mouse pad, even though the area becomes a bit more restrictive once you have another phone set into place. So you have to be careful not to bump into that phone when it's being charged. But all in all, a very convenient 2-in-1 design that I think makes a lot of sense, and at this price point, I think it's also fair. So if you want something like this in your office or in the home, it's definitely worth considering, and you can pick one up. So you can check out more details about this 2-in-1 wireless QI charger and mouse pad in our official written review, but this has been our video. Thanks for watching here at OS Reviews.